All right, good morning, YouTube. Uh, Thought I'd get on here and just do a short real quick. Whatever a short is, I don't know. Who knows? But uh, I went on a lot. I went on a panel last night and did some singing, but oh my god, I had my mic turned way up. It was way too loud. I made such a fool out of myself. But that's what we do on YouTube, right? So I am getting ready to go do a couple things uh, before the rain comes. And yeah, yeah, just woke up. I was up late, so uh, excuse me. Hope everything went okay uh, for the person's channel that I was on. And while I was doing the live on panel, I accidentally knocked over my Pepsi and all over my table. So I'm gonna have to clean that up today. And I'm trying this new water. Anyone ever try this? Core, I think it is. Hold on a minute, folks. All right, I had to answer the phone call. It was my mother. So, anyways, but it was fun going on that panel last night. And like I said, my probably my mic was way off or set way too high. It was probably way too loud. But I went on it anyways because the young lady that's panel that I did go on was uh, been promoting my channel and everything, and slowly but surely I'm getting up there to 500. And then I think after 500 subs, I can start posting community stuff. Oh, good morning, Beck. I was just talking how I was on your live channel last night, but it probably sounded like poo poo. Probably sounded like poo poo. Yes, good morning. Would you like a cup of coffee? That's what I'm having right now. And then I have to go over to my brother's and do a couple things for him. If you would like a cup of coffee, let me know, and I will get you a cup of coffee in my chat. I hope you had fun on Beck. Yes, need coffee. Okay, Umbeck. One coffee for Umbeck. Oh, you're welcome, Umbeck. I hope I didn't make a fool out of anybody. But that one guy, uh, Kahana, I couldn't find his channel last night. I was gonna sub to him. That was a nice song. I don't know. Raphael's being upset again. It's probably some country rapper or somebody I know just trying to push buttons. Don't worry, Umbeck. But as long as Umbeck had fun, that's all that matters. So I see you're going live again tonight, Umbeck. I think I might take a break tonight. You were great last night, Johnny, and that Kanano guy. Kahana, that was his name. There's so many Kahanas. I was gonna sub to his channel, but there's so many Kahanas, I don't know what one to sub to. Raphael, you weren't even there last night. How do you know? Was Raphael there, Umbeck? Was Raphael there? I don't know. I don't think Raphael was there. Were you there last night, Raphael? I don't know. I'm everywhere. He might have been. I don't know. I didn't check my mic levels. I just did this morning when I woke up, and my mic was turned halfway up, so it must have been very loud. Must have been a bunch of static. So I'm drinking this new Core Hydration. Perfectly balanced. Uh oh. Excuse me, I had to sneeze. Is Raphael Kahana? I don't know. We're not sure. No one knows who Raphael is. Probably Raphael probably could be disguised. Oh, that reminds me. I was on Dave Levine's channel last night too, which was a pretty good live last night. It was pretty good. Um, and that's every Monday night at 8 o'clock. So, folks, check out Dave Levine's channel. That was pretty good last night. But I seen Bendejo in there, and that reminds me, I got to go into my thing and unblock Bendejo. Somebody blocked him. And no, it was not me, but someone probably did. But I got to unblock him. Yes, I had fun on Umbeck's channel last night. And really, the only reason I did it is because Umbeck is also a very beautiful woman. And you know how I am with women. I love the women. Love the women. But it's hard for me to figure out that dang StreamYard or whatever. First, it wouldn't let me use my microphone. Who, Jim Morrison? I didn't say Jim Morrison. You know, I'm trying to book people for Dave Levine's channel, but every time we want to get someone on his channel, he rips on him. And nobody wants to. I know one thing, David Lee Roth will never do Dave's show again. All the big guys will never do Dave's show again because, yeah, I don't know. No, I think Jim Morrison was a good front man? But back in that day, yeah, he was good. He wasn't a showstopper. You know, the Doors weren't a showstopper when it comes to shows. But I love the music, and Jim Morrison did have a great voice. Scott Weiland, yeah, he was good too. God rest his soul, huh? Yeah, he was good too. The best, probably, I think, was there's so many. How can you pick just one front man? You know, you got to throw Lane Staley in there, his short time on Earth, Nirvana, you know. But number one would have to be Robert Plant from Led Zeppelin. And that wasn't even a show-stopping thing back then. You know, Zeppelin wasn't big lights and a light show or anything. Led Zeppelin did one thing, and that was get up on stage and just rock the whole thing, you know, blew everyone off the stage. Not with a show, but with their music and their technique of the way they played and everything. You watch the Led Zeppelin shows, which I have just about every DVD that they made. And it's just not a real big light show like Floyd or a lot of these bands. But back then they didn't have stuff like that. Hey, Slink, how you doing? Ugh. Yeah, Cantrell was a front man too. Wrote a lot of songs. Yeah. Who else? You know, the Beatles people. You know, I think the Beatles had a couple front men. Really, everybody in that band was a front man. Ringo Starr did his own thing. You know, Paul McCartney did his own thing. George Harrison, they all were frontmen to their own band. But it was a good show on Dave Levine's last night. And then after Dave Levine's show, I figured out StreamYard and went on Little Miss Ombeck's channel. Led Zeppelin is your favorite. Yeah, Led Zeppelin's pretty good. Yeah. Aerosmith and everything. You got to put Aerosmith in front, man. You know, Mr. Steven Tyler. Great front man. But really, you know, a lot of people don't realize back in the 60s, early 70s, well, throughout the 70s, they had a big problem. They weren't too good.
We are unavailable to take your call. Please leave a message.
That's Upchurch. Nah, if it was Upchurch, he'd leave a message. Could be Upchurch, I don't know, hot phone or whatever these folks got, I don't know. What is everybody's plans today? I got some work to do over at my little brother's. Well, my second youngest little brother. He wanted to invite you over to his new pad for BBG or BBQ. A barbecue? Upchurch is all the way down in Tennessee. You kidding me with gas prices today? What's this brother's disability? None. I guess Raphael may have something against people with disabilities, but I only have one brother, little brother, that has a disability. Well, and now me. The other ones are okay. I think they are. I'm not sure yet. The other brothers are fine. So I woke up. I watched Izzy Pop this morning, and it is 11:30. Starting up, the wind's starting to pick up. Looks like some clouds might be moving in. I think today's supposed to be 70 something degrees. So I'm gonna do some stuff today. Get back here and clean up my mess. I knocked my Pepsi over on the table last night, so I'm gonna have to clean that up. And I'm going to have to start going live on people's channels. All my exes live in Texas. My favorite was a polio victim, but he pulled his weight. My father was a polio victim. Oh, Slink, exactly. Make sure you get your vaccination for polio. I was vaccinated when I was a young kid, but I wonder if we're supposed to get vaccinated for this kind of. Good God, people! These people would stop calling me.
We are unavailable to take your call. Please leave a message and thank you for calling.
I don't know. It just popped up. John Bon Jovi. These people are using the FBI called me yesterday. No, I know it wasn't the FBI, but they're using their hot phones. They're using government phones now to call people. I didn't answer it because I know it wasn't the FBI. Raphael says, wow, Big Dave, wiping soda off of the table. Yes, but I got to go to my brother's because we tore out a whole bunch of drywall. And now I got to tear all the nails out of the walls because we just yanked the drywall right off of the wall. So I got to go do that. And then I'll be back home to wipe the table off. And now I got to wash this table cover. But it was fun being on her channel. Thank you, Beck, for letting me be on your channel. It was fun. Why did the drywall come down? It didn't. It didn't come down. He just wants to redo his front room. So you want a new drywall, and folks, if you're buying drywall, you might want to wait a little while because I guess the drywall has skyrocketed. The price has. So, but I did pick up. I do have some new equipment. No, we did tear down the drywall, Raphael. We tore down the old drywall, and he's going to put new drywall up. But I did get some new equipment out of this deal. A couple microphones, volume pedals, some Yamaha monitors to go live because they used to play live. I got a set of Yamaha MS 1500 MTs from 1979, and they look like they got 15-inch woofers in them, a 6.5-inch mid-range, and then a 2-inch tweeter, but they look like a speaker, like a home speaker, but they were stage monitors for acoustic. So I already have them, right? But I got to get the 6.5s, the mid-range, rebuilt because they're so old. The foam around the mid-range deteriorated. It just disintegrated. But he also has another set of Yamaha, but they're newer stage monitors for playing live. But I got no room here. He's like, you can have all this stuff. I'm like, what am I going to do? I'm in a little one bedroom. I already got my guitars in my closets, drum stuff, FVB boards, for my Line 6 amps and stuff. So I'm like, where am I going to put all this stuff? So I gotta make room in my shed. So you didn't take the drywall down? Yeah, we did. So you lied a minute ago. No. What did I lie about? I said we had to tear out all the drywall. I think Raphael might be a family member. Drive me crazy, Raphael. Clear the corpses out of the shed. That ain't got no corpses in my shed. I got a giant go-kart. I got 2 tractors. And I got some old coffee tables and some other crap. Oh, and I got my Leslie speaker in my shed, which I got to finish that one day. My homemade Leslie speaker. All I have to do is paint it and put a couple jacks on it. Right now I just drilled a hole through the cabinet I made and ran a guitar cord through that. So, yeah. Yeah, but I'm getting tired of staying up late. Getting tired of smoking. Getting tired of staying up late. You can switch out the coffee table so you won't have to clean this one. It's already clean. Well, I got a piece of plastic underneath this uh, small blanket that I put over it. So it didn't go down into the table. It just, the blanket soaked most of it up. And then I just wiped the blanket off and soaked it up with paper towels. But thank God I got plastic underneath it because then it didn't soak down to the table. So I'm not worried about it. Ooh, look at that wind pickup out there. The leaves are just blowing all over the place. And it's going to be beautiful here. Well, the snow will be falling here soon. Did you see up in Michigan? Michigan, I think, had their first snowfall already. Way up there in Michigan. Was it Michigan or Wisconsin? One of the two had already had a snowfall. So I imagine winter's coming here pretty soon. Yes, I averted the disaster, Raphael, by putting plastic on the table before I put a blanket. But yes, the clouds are coming in. I think it's supposed to rain tonight. Yesterday, I burned again. I burnt the hair right off my arm. I was burning some kitchen cabinets for my brother, and I had that fire going pretty dang hot. You couldn't even get like 10 feet away from it before you started feeling the heat. But I had to get real close to it to push the rest of the stuff that burned was like laying around in a circle, so I had to push it up into the fire. About burnt the hair right off my arm. Well, little by little, Rome wasn't built in a day. But I gotta get, well, let's see, when my band played up in Calumet 2018, October 20th, when we got up there it was a blizzard. Yeah. Yeah, that's up there in Canada, eh? Canada, eh? Hosers, eh? It's going to be a brisk 82 here today. No, northern Michigan. Oh, you're in northern Michigan. Oh, I thought you were up there in Canada. Well, then you guys must have got your. I seen on the news someone got snow up here up north, Michigan or Wisconsin, one of the two. Either way, they're real close to me. So I imagine they'll be coming down soon. All right, but I'm going to end this video because I got to get going. Maybe Raphael lives in this apartment complex and has been stalking me this whole time. Raphael, do you live by me and you've been stalking me this whole time? I don't know. Some people were like, we think it's somebody around in your town or whatever. I'm like, I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't put it past anything right now. No, that's where Calumet is. Oh, all right, Slink. Raphael, I like how you didn't want to say where you were last night. I was right here. Wait, last night was National Pornhub night, I think. I might have been watching Pornhub. It was National Yank Your Baloney. I'm joking. I'm joking. No, I was right here last night. I don't do nothing. I go do odd jobs, come home, and spend time at home. The world is too crazy, to go out and do things. So I stay home. If I got to cut a yard, I go cut a yard and I come home. Like I said, the world is too crazy. Yes, I am dumb. And I got paperwork to prove it. Yes. Yes. What am I going to do this winter? I think I'm going to record some music, break out the electric, the effects, and record in Pro Tools. And I think I might write a script, a movie script. I think I've seen a typewriter for sale. And do it the old-fashioned way on typewriter. Doing it in a computer, you take a big chance of it getting stolen. So I might get one of them old typewriters and sit here this winter and write a movie script. Nothing else to do. It's gonna be cold, snowy. Play the electric clean with no effects. I love effects. I'm going to figure out OBS. I'm going to figure out OBS or StreamYard and play some of the stuff in my Pro Tools with effects. And well, I guess you can see. Yeah, I'll just wait. I gotta figure out all this stuff. OBS and StreamYard. Now, some people have been playing their stuff through OBS, which sounds a lot better than putting on Pro Tools and playing it through your studio monitors and then through a microphone so people can hear it. So somehow they're going through OBS and it sounds a lot better. So maybe this winter I'll play some of the old stuff I got recorded. Death to a Doorman. Visions of Nothing, and some heavy stuff with you down with OBS. Yeah, we know you. The effects cover up the plane. Yeah, I know. That's what's great about effects. You can make mistakes. And people will be like, that sounded cool. I know, but I had no idea what I was doing. All right, folks. I am going. I have things to do. I'll be back later, maybe. And hopefully we get a good storm so I could do some great outdoor storm footage. And I did a little bit of rearranging around here because I just got too much stuff. I got to start getting rid of that stuff. I did put the room divider up over there now. Folded it up so it divides the kitchen from the front room. And now I got my wall back. I'm wondering if I should tear that down. Well, take all these posters down. Oh, I did hang these. I took down my Led Zeppelin poster and put up these on each side. So now I got to find a spot for my Led Zeppelin and my Stevie Ray Vaughan over there. Got to find a spot for these things. I don't use effects to cover up my plane, but to enhance it. Yeah, everybody does whatever. There's no rules to anything. I mean, not unless somebody, that's what I'm going to do this summer. I'm making a rule book for music. But there really are no rules in there or anything like that in music, but you can do pretty much whatever. I could sit here and play this guitar pick all day. I don't know. No, you got to play good. You still should. Slink is right. You still should play with a proper technique and chords and everything, even if you are using effects. But to each their own, right? Patti Smith will be on Dave's show next week since she is anti-Santana. Great. It won't take long. And she'll be off Dave's panel. You know how Dave is. Patti, I'm glad that you showed up on my show. Here is a bar of soap. Please clean yourself. All right, I got to go. I'll be back later tonight, maybe. I don't know. I'm going to start taking sleeping pills. Tylenol PMs or whatever. I'm getting tired of staying up till 3 o'clock in the morning. It's not good for my appearance. I don't know. All right. You guys have a great day. Be safe. Keep an eye on the weather. I know we got storms coming in later today or tonight, I think. Rain. And I got to go do something for a little while. Pull nails and screws out of the wall. And I'll be back. I do want to thank Beck, Pecky Peck, for letting me be on her channel. And I want to thank all kinds of people. Make sure you check out Izzy Pop's channel and Izzy Rose, her channel, and so many more. Little Alex Erickson. Granny's watching. Which granny is not a granny? I guess she's a hot 30-something-year-old woman. But we're all fooled. The blinds were put over all of our eyes. Yes, I've been putting the cucumber in my drinks, in my water and lemon juice. You can taste the cucumber in the water. And I am now I'm trying this new Core Hydrate, which says perfectly balanced pH, purified water. So I'm going to try drinking this too. I don't know, but I got to go. You folks have a great day. Be safe. Oh, God, they just won't let me be. All right, I got to go.